Well. Well.
Back to the lab.
Back to the lab again. So, in our quest to play every single Steins Gate game ever created, we have come to the second game in the series. Or the second, I guess, I don't know if mainline entry, but the second major entry. Steins Gate, My Darling's Embrace. There is no trick here. This is a 100% legitimate, just dating sim, rom-com. I cannot stress this enough. I know we've played a lot of romance game, but with a twist. This is not that. This is just straight up Okab's gonna date some folks, and I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
To be honest, we actually have been playing a lot of really heavy games. So and I kind of miss hanging out with these characters.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna see.
I see. I'm getting a sense of the tenor of this game, really.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch the whole. We're gonna watch the whole opening cinematic, right?
Of course
this is critical
we are.
content.
Why wouldn't we?
I do like that they did put everybody, including Daru, in the swimwear.
They did.
So I'm really looking forward to Daru route.
Do you want the sad truth?
What's the sad
There's
truth?
no Daru route.
Fuck.
There is a Luca route though.
Okay, I'll allow it.
Yeah. We're gonna just play them as what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna play this game one route at a time. Because of the way it's set up, it's basically just like a big common route, and then you split it off into a particular ending. So the first section of the game we're gonna play is gonna be the common route, and whatever ending we get. Then we'll take a break, and we'll come back to it every once in a while, do some of the other endings, just so that way we're not overloading you with too much of quality content, I guess.
Yeah.
Then again, I mean, this is, of course, the greatest series. The greatest visual novel series, of course. There's no doubt and there's no argument to be had there, I'm sure.
Yeah, like Steins Gate, widely regarded as one of the best visual novels. Full stop. This says Steins Gate at the beginning, therefore it must also be that.
That's exactly...
That's how it works. Transitive property.
Anyway.
Are we fucking done with this opening cinematic yet?
Yeah,
okay.
we are. Oh, yeah, we had to... We were in it to win it.
Okay. And now we're back to the fucking load screen.
And now we're back to the fucking load screen. This
Cool.
is fine. I think it was important.
It was really important. I didn't think it would be that in depth.
Yeah, neither did I.
Okay.
Let's do some quick config here.
Yeah?
This game has some wonderful voice acting, I'm sure, that we're never going to listen to. Just auto quick save, speed, skip mode.
I don't see sound settings. Oh. Voice volume.
Voice volume.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Just gonna...
Cool. Think we're good?
Well, we can leave specific... Wait. Yeah, main cast.
4 degrees Celsius
4 degrees
is here.
Celsius is here.
Why?
He's vitally important to the narrative of Steins Gate. I bet you didn't know that.
Can we date 4 degrees Celsius?
I don't think we can.
Why not?
I love this little ditty right here. That's the the remix of the Steins Gate opening menu theme, the one that sounds like the fairy fountain theme.
Can we talk about menu, Mayushi? Eating a popsicle or whatever?
Is that what she's doing?
It's not clear, but it looks like she's eating a popsicle.
She could be. Well, you saved the system data? Okay. Okay, I'll overwrite that. We're playing this on Switch, by the way, which is nice, because now we get to just play it on the big screen and stuff, but let's start a fresh file.
Let's roll.
I can't wait. Legitimately, I'm so happy to be back with these characters.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like the VA is taking this one. That's fine.
Okay. It's an opening cinematic. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I mean, TBH, he is a great VA.
Oh, yeah. It's honestly criminal that we're turning off his voice.
But
we should be in jail.
I should be in jail for many things. My favorite. If not, look it up. So my understanding is that this takes place in one of many alternate world lines. which is really interesting because Steins Gate has like an in-universe justification for what-if scenarios.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Endless spinoff.
want to do a thing, slam it into a new world line.
Yep.
That's all you got to do. So move this closer to mine. This is also the first time we're recording with our new microphones. So I am excited to hear how this sounds.
Oh, yeah. And please sound off in the comments if you think this sounds great. If you think we sound like shit, let us know.
Hopefully the difference should be audible, because we're no longer trying to record both of our voices on a single microphone to a single audio track.
You'll be able to hear me.
We'll be able to hear us without having to compress the other person's voice to match the intensity.
By which we mean specifically, we'll be able to hear me without clipping you.
It's you'd be surprised.
I would be. I really would be. I'm so quiet.
Oh my god.
I'm very quiet.
Oh my god. I love Mamoru Miyano, but I gotta turn you off, dude.
Why is it? Why?
Why is it? I turned it off, didn't I?
I didn't save. So let's hit enter or whatever. So on that screen, do we have a way to select it and go?
Yeah, I just hit enter.
Okay. Yeah. How we doing?
Let's see here. There it is. Perfect. Our time slowly ticks away from the moment of our birth to the moment of our death. It is finite. Yet, time itself does not flow from the past to the future. It simply exists supernaturally in the now. It is infinite. The wise men of old understood that the greatest wisdom was often spoke by those who didn't understand their own genius. He who knows that he is wise may drown in his own wisdom, but he who does not will stay away from the water because he cannot swim.
Oh my god. The philosophy of the sauce. Ocarina knows you can get lost in the sauce. Taking the known as known and the unknown as unknown,
this is true understanding. Accepting the unknown as the unknown is the first step towards God.
There are known unknowns and unknown unknowns and known knowns and unknown knowns.
But in this case, by unknown... hey, Mayuri, can I use these... Oh, wait, this might be Daru.
Was I Daru?
You were every character except Okabe.
Okay.
Which we might want to change that, but...
I don't know.
If you want to.
Hey, Mayuri, can I use these paper cups? Sure, I guess so. Here, I got you the snacks you were talking about. This is what you wanted, right?
This is what you had in mind?
My mom told me to bring this.
Wait.
Everybody's talking. What the fuck?
Everybody's talking. Why?
Oh, fried chicken. It looks so good.
Why would they do this to us?
Hey, can I ask you something, nya? Huh? Could you put this bottle in the refrigerator, nya? Oh, okay.
That's probably... By unknown, I refer to things I do not understand, rather than those I'm unaware of.
Hey, what are you muttering about?
Though I hold my cell phone by my right ear, nobody is on the other line. No noise emanates from the speaker. It is completely silent. A stark contrast to the hustle and bustle filling the room. A single drop of sweat rolls down my chin and falls onto the floor.
Oh, Karin, come on, tell me.
A girl stands before me. She's talking to me with her head tilted. Her face exhibits the sort of pure innocence you would expect of a junior high student, the sort that would feel no anxiety even if she were about to enter enemy territory.
What do you mean by things you don't understand?
My favorite song by Renaissance. Things I don't understand? It's like a 9-minute.
It is a good song.
It is a good song,
I'll
and we've
admit that.
established that Okabe listens only to boomer prog.
Oh yeah, that's absolutely
That
true.
is absolutely. If you don't
Listen
know,
to the character songs.
yeah, Okabe has a character song apparently, and it's a like 6.5-minute Bohemian Rhapsody pastiche.
Yeah.
And it's amazing, and I want to believe 100% indicative of what he listens to.
Certainly.
Is that so? I thought as much. Some more of the organization's handiwork. What's done is done. This too may be the will of Steins Gate. L. Psi. Kongru. I lowered my cell phone and looked around the room to get a better grasp at the situation. But the questions only multiplied.
Ocarine, have you forgotten about Mayushi? About me?
Never! Not to worry, you are Shina Mayuri, the hostage of the infamous mad scientist and founder of the Future Gadget Laboratory, Hoenn Kiyoma. I remember you clearly.
I was worried you'd forgotten me.
How could we ever forget you, Mayuri? What is that penguin with the light bulb on it?
Pretty cool, that's why.
It is pretty cool. Right. This high schooler who looks like a middle schooler is Shina Mayuri. She's a member of this laboratory, Lab Mem 002 to be precise, and my childhood friend. I could never forget her. And what I'm talking about has nothing to do with forgetfulness. I just don't understand any of this.
What's going on, Mayushi? Something wrong? Well, Okarine's acting a bit weird. I was just making sure he's okay.
I'm not acting weird. Weird is normal for me. You know that.
That's true, but
It would be weird if I wasn't acting weird.
Okarine's acting weird. That's hardly worth being worried about, Mayuri. Isn't he always weird?
See, Daru gets it.
And yet, since we have question marks instead of names, that wasn't me talking. Gee,
Wow, Daru, you're
Kurisu,
beginning
you
to sound
sounded a lot like me. Yeah, I agree with Makiseshi. An Ocarine who isn't weird isn't an Ocarine at all.
This is turning out to be a shit show from the get-go.
Oh, yeah, it's
I love
perfect.
it. This man who makes all those around him uncomfortable, and who has been occupying my focus for some time now, is Hashira Itaru. You know, given how much of your focus he takes up, I'm surprised he's not a dateable option.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, he canonically is like, oh man, Ocarine, you're welcome in my butt anytime.
Yeah.
That you might think I'm joking. That literally happens. Go watch our Let's Play of the original Steins Gate. You'll get it. Also known as Daru. Not only is he an extraordinary super hacker, he's also the right arm of Hoenn Kiyoma. And
Anyway, Okabe, since you're the one who started all this, you should help us out instead of staring off into space.
hey, Christina, how many times do I need to tell you? Listen well, I am not Okabe Rintaro. I am the mad scientist Hoenn Kiyoma, as I've told you time and time again.
And I've told you just as many times not to call me Christina.
We'll just have to agree to disagree on that.
I see. I see we're making no progress today.
Then what should I call you? The zombie? Celeb Sev? Or should I simply call you my assistant?
How about my name?
Hard pass, actually. Hard pass. Sorry. Christina it is, then.
I told you, my name is Makise Kurisu.
You always get all so caught up in the details, Christina. Listen, if your name was really Makise Kurisu, you'd expect that I would be calling you that, right? But I'm not. I'm calling you Christina. Therefore, that's your name. That's how it works.
Sure.
She responded only with a glare. It's so easy to make her mad, but since there's no telling how she might exact her revenge, I should stop before things get out of hand. Nothing is as scary as a woman with vengeance on her mind. So...
Huh?
Don't me. What could the genius neuroscientist, Miss Makise Kurisu, who graduated from an American college at the age of 17 and has been featured in international science journals, want my help with?
Cool exposition, Otsu.
Thanks,
I don't
Daru.
know what that means.
We can find out using the tips menu.
Let's use the tips menu. Oh,
Hold-
gee, I'm such a fan of the tips menu.
I am a huge fan of the tips menu, Daru. Otsukare-sama, which means good work or way to go in Japanese net slang. Well, there you go.
Good to know. How could you make that list of accomplishments sound like insults?
I merely spoke the truth. That's right. Everything I said was true. In spite of her age, this girl is a world-renowned neuroscientist. This summer, she came to me begging for a chance to be my disciple, so I took her in as LabMem004. Yet this is what I get. Well, this sort of behavior may fly in other countries. She needs to know that in Japan, we don't take these things so lightly. Fortunately for her, Ho and Kiyoma is not bothered by such petty things. I will not allow this indignity to slide without comment. Or I will allow it. It would be easier if I could read. Ho and Kiyoma doesn't read.
I see.
Just feel things out.
I see.
Allow me to make it perfectly clear that my silence is not due to the terror this woman instills in me. Not at all. I will ask you just once more. What's going on?
Seriously?
I look around the room.
Huh? Do you have a microwave in here, Nya?
You sure you don't want me to take like one of these characters?
Maybe you should, but then the trouble's gonna be whenever we get to someone's route, it would just be you
When we
talking
get to
to
someone's
yourself.
route, we can shunt it back. But in the common route, I feel like having you do 6 characters, it might be. Are you alright?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be Ferris. I want to
Okay. You can be the cat girl.
Huh? You have a microwave in here, Nya?
Perfect. Oh, I'm pretty sure they do. We did, but Ocarine broke it.
I did not. Can't prove that.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wait. We broke the microwave. The microwave is what we need to do time travel.
Uh-oh.
So I'm assuming y'all know what the original Steins Gate is at this point. If you're watching this. In order to time travel, or send D-mails, I should say, we needed the microwave. If our microwave is broken, that's not good.
Where should I put this?
The problem is that there's like 3
Slime man.
separate people in this that are all very like soft-spoken, but different ways.
Okay, but
Thank
let me repeat myself. Slime man.
Clitoran technology covers my every free surface in this tiny room.
I insist on bringing back this dead meme from last time, even if it makes no
You
sense in
should.
context.
You absolutely should. It makes me happy. Clitoran technology covers every free surface in this tiny room, as if to drive home the point that we're in a laboratory. Yet somehow people were bustling about in this cramped space. What does this mean?
Like I said, you started all this. You started all this, even.
I did no such thing. You can't prove that. Like I said, what on earth do you mean?
Like I said, you're the one who said we should throw a party to celebrate the launch of our new gadget.
Of course I did. Like I said over and over. What? A new gadget? Did you just say we made a new gadget?
Bingo. Future gadget numbers 9 through 11, following the invention of the phone wave, name subject to change.
Oh, I wonder if that's how this world line's different.
Maybe.
We somehow ended up over here, but we're continuing to actually make things in the lab rather than just fucking around with emails.
I suppose
There's-
so.
Realize I gotta talk into microphone even when I'm looking at you.
Yes.
We got 3 of them?
Yeah, you're the one who told us to make as many as possible, Ocarine.
Yeah, okay. That's what happened. Daru and Kurisu's explanations have brought the truth to light. In summation, I asked them to make new gadgets, and now we're celebrating our successes. The only problem is I don't recall any of it. Could I have given them this order subconsciously? Or could this too be the organization's doing? No, that's not it. In that case... Daru, can I ask you something?
But I refuse.
Okay, too bad. I'm refusing your refusal. A clear refusal. To the untrained eye, that is, Daru's constant use of net slang is like a conditioned reflex, even when it obscures his true response. So I ignore him and ask anyway. I understand now that we're having a... What do you say? A party. Is that correct? But, why are these people in our lab? I pointed at the people moving about the room. If it's a laboratory party, only lab members should be invited. But, including myself, there are 8 people here. As far as I can remember, our laboratory only had 6 members. At least just 5 minutes ago. Following that logic, we have 2 non-lab mem interlopers in this room with us. There are 2 imposters among us.
What do you mean, why? They're lab mems, SMH.
Lab mems? You mean all of them?
That's what I said. Something wrong with that?
No, not at all. Now I get it. The creation of new gadgets, a party, new lab mems, none of which I remember. This could only mean...
Hey, Maki-seishi. Mayushi's right. Ocarina is acting a bit weirder than usual today. Yeah, you're right.
All right, throw us in a padded room. Non-standard game over. With this much evidence, there's no room for doubt. Only one conclusion that can be drawn. It seems the experiment was successful.
Experiment. Hey, don't tell me you...
You have a keen mind, Christina. I looked around the room and raised my voice so that everyone could hear me. That's right! I was conducting a D-mail experiment. And this time, I am confident in my findings. I, Hoenn Kioma, hereby declare, D-mail has the power to change the past. Oh, we get to watch the whole thing over again anyway.
Oh my god.
This is great.
If I had known it would play here, I wouldn't have insisted, and yet.
I don't see any
Double
problem with it.
delusion ADV it advertises itself as?
I can't wait. Oh, I know this is slightly different. Why is everyone a maid in this one? A cat
Why
maid.
not?
All right, what music do you think they play?
Okabe makes them all play Yes covers.
I was gonna say math rock, so close. the same branch there. I need my head pats, Oni-chan.
Nya.
Oh, it's Daru. Hey, Daru. This looks like a different sequence.
Yeah, this is different. The classic Steins Gate having multiple OPs.
Yeah,
It's got to.
it's gotta. Explode all normies. Oh, no. What?
Butler Ocarina.
Butler Ocarina is just too much. Aww.
I gotta say, I'm happy that this is in the classic Steins Gate art style as well, rather than like the Elite style that was the anime.
So I played a little bit of Elite because I was kind of trying to get in, refresh myself on the game. And I like what they're going for with Elite, because Steins Gate Elite is basically a visual novel told completely with anime. They use segments from the anime and newly animated scenes to basically that instead of like the background and sprite work, it's just there's always an animated sequence going on, which is strange. I don't hate it. It's just very weird, and I miss the very distinctive art style of Steins Gate, which I'm glad is still here. Entropy, the origins rumble. It all started with the invention of Future Gadget number 8, aka the phone wave, name subject to change. The Future Gadget Laboratory was founded by the mad scientist Hoenn Kioma with the stated intention of making future gadgets. The reason I say stated is because gadget invention is merely a stepping stone on the path to our real goal. That goal is to destroy the hierarchy of our society and bring chaos to the world. Inventing gadgets just simply means to that end. How do you think they actually do that in practice?
I don't know.
Okabe an anarchist?
I don't think so. I don't think he's considered it enough.
You telling me Okabe hasn't thought through his worldview enough?
Yes.
That's highly reasonable.
Absolutely.
Also, why are you getting up close and personal with your microphone every time now?
I felt like it.
But in the process, we stumbled upon an unbelievable invention.
I wanted to do a stage whisper.
The phone wave, name subject to change. At first, it was merely a microwave connected to a cell phone so that it could be controlled from afar. But a few days ago, we discovered an unintended side effect.
I want some of that 9-Up.
Well, the 9. Oh my God! They changed the soda. Is that what? There's no more Dr. P in this world line. It's only 9-Up.
Oh my God! If there is not Dr. P, we have to click on install.
We have to. The side effect is the surprising ability to send emails to the past. Oh wow, we have a lot of mail. But do not think these are any mere emails. Oh no, sending a message to the past allows you to interfere with events that have come to pass. For example, you could send your past self jackpot winning lottery numbers. Sure to win. Should the past you receive that number purchase a winning ticket, well. How about that? You see now how earth-shaking this discovery is now, right? That you say this is all in my head. This is why it's so difficult to converse with the willfully normal. Ugh. Though I suppose it's natural to have doubts. Even I doubted it at first. However, it all happened as I said, and that is the truth. And nothing is more absolute than the truth. Except absolution. The concept of being absolute is itself more absolute than the truth.
I see.
Truth is like a second, or maybe a third. I don't know. You could convince me that it came in. That there was something else in spot number 2. With that in mind, we began conducting experiments over the last few days, and today we finally have our answer. Yeah, so I was right. We got shunted into a new world line during the D-mail experiments, and now it's gonna be rom-com time.
Oh yeah.
Fuck everything else.
Are the rounders still around, do you think?
I wonder. Because if by the way, there are going to be full spoilers for the original Steins Gate, so just buckle up if you haven't yet. Yeah, I gotta imagine that the rounders are still around, but then the hell is Moeka doing here?
Yeah, why can we date a rounder if the rounders are still here?
Right?
We like to live dangerously? keep your friends close, but your enemies closer physically? Know your enemy carnally?
Okay, you get one more.
No, I'm out.
Oh, okay. You can bank it for later if you want.
I will take you up on that.
All right. As we thought, D-mail has the power to change the past. Though we'd experimented countless times, we never found any conclusive evidence. But this time's different. The situation I'm in right now is entirely due to the D-mail I sent my past self. The world has been changed. We just achieved a revolutionary breakthrough. How's that? So shocked you can't respond? Our invention will reshape the history of mankind. I'm sure that my bold declaration has rendered everyone speechless.
Do we need anything else?
Thank you, soft-spoken girl number 2 out of 3. Speech.
Do we have chopsticks? Nya?
Right here. Slime man. Hey, think we should have bananas for dessert?
No. Those accursed barbarians. How pitiful that their feeble brains are unable to comprehend the announcement of the invention of the century.
Hey.
Yes? Just as I thought, my story has her hooked. Of course she is. She did just give a lecture about time machines at Radicon a week ago. There's no way she isn't interested.
Is what you just said true?
You'll have to be more specific.
About your experiments, and that you changed the past.
Of course.
Do you have any evidence?
what I experienced.
And what, pray tell, did you experience?
You want me to tell you?
I am asking.
Then ask me politely. Something along the lines of, please, Mr. Ho and Kyoma, might just convince me to reveal my secrets.
Hey, Mairi, do you think we should start putting the plates out?
Please listen to me. I need human contact.
That's what you should have started with. You're weak, Ocarina.
Oh, I don't need that from you. Shh. What humiliation, but I must be patient. Only then will I be able to reveal to them how truly great I am. And when I do, even my assistant will be in awe by my genius. Kurisu doing the little, like, wink face with the little... the Samadare George is what I'm going to call it. I told my assistant and Daru what I'd been up to for the last couple of days. In exchange, the two of them agreed to tell me more about our current situation. And doing so allowed me a slightly firmer grasp on the world as it currently stood.
I see. It seems there are a number of similarities between the past before and after you interfered, as it stands now.
Depending on how far we sent that back, then it couldn't have changed far back enough for there not to be rounders. Which means almost assuredly Moeka is still a rounder.
Yeah, that's fucked up, huh?
Right, and reality has been changed accordingly. Once we discovered D-mail, we conducted an experiment, aka Operation Erd, to study how D-mails worked. Though, all things considered, things haven't really changed all that much. The primary difference is that I suspended the experiment to focus on creating new gadgets. And, of course, that now we have 8 lab members instead of 6. Those are the only differences.
But it's strange.
What? What's strange?
Think about it. That power of yours.
Uh-huh.
What was it called again? Something.
For a genius girl, you don't have much of a memory, Christina. I shall tell you again, so listen closely. I have the power to bear witness to fluctuations in the world. This power is known as Reading Steiner.
Please tell me we can do something about that name.
No, I already sent in the copyright forms. We're locked in, actually. I mean, you're welcome to, like, drop however much yen it's going to be to, like, get a second one, but, like, this was already a big investment, so... I mean... I've got it already, like, printed up in, like, the letterheads and stuff, too.
You have letterhead.
My business card says Okabe as Reading Steiner.
Oh, your business card says what?
Shut up. Nope.
Why?
Because it is the choice of Steins Gate.
That makes no sense.
That's not my problem. And this is why you'll never ascend beyond the level of assistant. Changing a single event with a D-mail has a ripple effect that changes events that occur afterwards. As evidenced by Kurisu's behavior up to this point, memories from the world before the change are erased. Because to the majority of the world, those memories are of events that never happened. One cannot have memories of something that never happened. That would be the natural conclusion to draw. Of course, I exist in the new, altered now, too. But it seems I alone have the ability to remember events from before the world was changed. Although, since we're playing this post having played Steins Gate, we know that's also not true.
Indeed.
Although Okabe at this point doesn't know that yet. That is my special ability, Reading Steiner, a gift from God that I alone possess. What it's described as at the end of Steins Gate is that Reading Steiner is something that's kind of latent in everyone. It's just that it's more heavily present for whatever reason within Okabe, to the point where he only remembers he remembers what things used to be, but he doesn't get his memories rewritten to what they are now.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas other people, under certain circumstances, can be prodded to remember things from previous iterations of the world line.
Which occurs in some of the side routes, doesn't it?
It does. It includes it happens in the main story too.
I forgot.
Yeah. We have to in the main story we had to get Ferris to remember how the world was. The Moe Akiba.
Right.
Yeah. The downside is that I don't know exactly how the D-mail has changed the world when I enter a new reality.
Well, whatever. So what did you send?
I just sent the phrase 2 trucks.
I see.
And then I just waited a little bit, and then...
I see.
Do you get the reference?
Sure.
Oh, no, it doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Was it Lemon Demon? Yeah. They don't exist in this timeline. Oh, what?
You must have sent an email to the past, right? I'm asking you what kind of message you sent a few days back in time.
I don't know.
Huh?
Kurusu choked out a horrified gasp.
Hey, what do you mean you don't know?
For you, my faithful assistant, I shall explain. Listen well, Christina. In order to verify a hypothesis, one must run a multitude of tests, so many that it could make your head spin.
So, in short, you sent so many emails that you're not even sure what you sent.
You don't have to make it sound like that. That's rude. Not at all. The truth is that during the experiments, my right arm took on a life of its own and... No, not again.
Shut up. If you're gonna call yourself a mad scientist, at least keep track of your experiments, you weird chunibyo.
No. You didn't have to call me out like that. Come on, it's all I got. Don't be like that. Such arrogance for a mere assistant. But letting my anger show would be immature. I immediately take out my phone and put it up to my ear. Not to worry, everything's fine. This is merely another test placed before me. This is not a problem. This is nothing. That's right. Everything is the choice of Steins Gate. L. Psi. Congru. I put the phone away only to find Mayuri standing right beside me. Can I pull up the phone? We can. I can't do anything on it, but I can pull it up.
Toot-toot-oo. Hey, Ocarine.
That's, Ocarina des. Come on, Mayuri. How many times do I have to tell you that my name is Hoenn Kyoma? We talked about this.
Ocarine is Ocarine.
Yeah, some battles cannot be won. Been telling her for 5 years now, but she still doesn't get it. Can't say I like being called Ocarine, but I guess I'll let her get away with it for now. So, what do you need, Mayuri?
Huh?
I have no time for huzz. You've got something you want to talk to me about, right?
Oh, right.
I like how she's got the little cat smile.
Well... Oh, now I remember. I came to tell you that it's ready.
Ready?
The party, I mean. Everything's prepared.
Oh. As I looked around, I saw everyone who was once busy setting things up staring at me. Now that I think about it, everyone gathered together today for some reason. I may not remember what, but I have no choice but to rise to the occasion. In a single grand emotion that left my lab coat fluttering, I made my declaration. All right, let our 89th round table conference commence. Ah, good group shot. I like Kurusu's expression. Just the, oh.
I like that Suzuha showed up despite having no lines yet.
I think she might have been in there somewhere. Yeah, Suzuha's here apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't seen her yet. Where did she just like drop? Oh, Daru's there. He's just hidden behind
the cat ears.
hidden behind the cat. Aw. No respect for Daru. Rude. And in a few moments, the world was in chaos. Wait, why did Suzuha come? So Suzuha still came back, which means the future still sucks.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Or at least the laboratory.
Hey, you're the genius Makise Kurisu, right?
God, Kurusu's such a son.
Well, I don't know about the genius part.
Cool, let's fight.
Why would someone like you join this lab? I ask myself that every day.
Okay, that's fair.
The fried chicken your mom made is so good, Luca-kun. She'll be happy to hear you liked it.
Yeah, Luca's got to be very, like, breathless. Yeah.
Hey, Moika-san, try some. Oh. Slime Man. It's super good, right? Yeah. Slime Man.
You're the one who insisted on keeping this joke up. I'm gonna keep you. I'm gonna hold you to task.
Ferriston, can I ask you for a favor?
Nya, nya.
I'd like to request your special move, Mixie Mix Gaze, please.
I'm not made at making today, so I reject your request. Yeah.
I'll do anything.
Drop down and give me 20.
That easy? Sure.
25.
Yeah?
30.
Yeah?
50.
Yeah?
Wow, you're a machine, Daru.
That's not that many yen.
Oh, I see where the miscommunication is here.
What is wrong with all of you? This sort of chaos is an affront to our storied round table conference. This should be an important meeting that determines the direction of our lab. How could they take it so lightly?
That's wrong, Okarin.
What is?
This isn't a roundable conference. It's a banquet.
It's very roundabout. It's round table, not roundable. But even if I correct her, Mayuri won't remember. I'll just pretend she said it right. How rude.
So that's why we're not going to talk about complicated things today. And that was the plan. In fact, you were the one who came up with the party idea in the first place, Okarin.
Why on earth would I say something like that? Even if I did say it, it's a mystery as to why. Nonetheless, we should quiet down before Mr. Braun comes in here to yell at us. That seems like a good enough excuse. The future Gadget laboratory is located just outside of Akihabara on the second floor of an old two-story building. Mr. Braun is the grumpy old owner of the Braun Tube workshop on the first floor. He's dedicated his life to CRT TV, though it's hard to imagine much demand for his services in this day and age.
Gotta love
Just a
front
bunch of people coming in about... Huh?
Gotta love front businesses.
Gets a lot of people wanting to play something called Melee. Still. Oh, wait, this takes place in, like, what? Is it 2010?
I don't remember.
Or is it 2011? It's like a decade ago now, so... No, it's still Melee. Yep, that's fine. Still, in spite of Mr. Braun's grumpiness, he incites no fear in a man that's of as many hidden talents as myself. But I'd really rather not incite his anger without good reason. Especially because Mr. Braun is also the owner of the Oyama building. This building. Fortunately, my overflowing charisma convinced him to rent us an entire floor's worth of space for next to nothing. Mr. Braun truly has an eye for greatness, though that's not to say he can't be fickle. Long story short, I'd rather not cause a ruckus that makes him angry and causes him to storm in here raising our rent. As I may or may not have received several threats of this nature before. Yeah, making noises, not a good idea.
The boss isn't here right now, so we should be fine.
Wait, what? Is that true?
Yep, he said he was leaving the shop to me and left right after.
Wait, then who's downstairs?
Nobody.
Fair enough. The girl with the braided hair said this as she picked up a snack and popped it into her mouth. This girl with braided hair, Almani Suzuha, is a part-time warrior hired by the Braun Tube workshop. If she says he's gone, then maybe there's nothing to worry about. By the way, part-time warrior, what are you doing here?
I was hungry. God. What am
Fair
I
enough.
doing? It's a party, right? I'm also what was it? Rubber man?
You mean a lab mem?
Yeah, let's go with that.
What is Daru doing to his children? Oh, right, I just remembered, of course.
You just remembered. You're the one who told me to join.
And I'm glad you did.
You said from today forth, you are lab member 008.
Aw. Right. That totally happened. 100%. Definitely happened. I see. So she's our 8th member. Well, I don't remember why I let her in, but this is yet another choice made by Steins Gate. I may hardly know this girl, but I have to believe that I will. At times, benevolence is necessary in the pursuit of bringing chaos upon the world. So, I want you to answer my question. What are you doing here?
Like I said, I'm attending this meeting as a lab ma'am.
That's not what I meant. Your boss left his shop in your care, correct?
Correct?
Then isn't it a problem that you're hanging out here?
Not at all. The store's closed for today.
What?
If you left the store to me, I can close early if I want to, right?
Oh, but you get paid for a full evening. Delightfully devilish, Suzuha.
I know, right?
Impossible! I began shaking from the sheer shock of what I was hearing. But this is what the generation younger than us is like. Mr. Braun, I'm afraid I've misjudged your so-called eye for greatness.
So, everything's taken care of. So we are going to party and have fun. I think there were duplicate words in my sentence there.
Nah.
That happens
Sometimes you just gotta make sure that they're out there. Give them a good old emphasis.
Yeah, say them twice just in case. Twice just in case. Okay, Ocarine?
Well, if that's the case, I won't object.
Oh, I see.
We're not making this the new joke. I'm stopping this now. In reality, I had a number of objections, but I guess it is sometimes important to provide your subordinates with breaks.
Okay, now that it's all cleared up, let's start fresh with a toast, yeah?
I love toast.
Oh, I brought my sourdough.
Excellent. Thank
Everyone
you,
ready your
Ferris.
cups, yeah?
Wait. I should be the one to.
Cheers!
Cheers.
One who founded the lab should be the one to make the toast.
Yeah, is something wrong, Kioma?
No, nothing in particular. Just lots of things. I could show everyone kindness for a day. Hoenn Kioma is not a man to be bothered over such insignificant matters. And this Ferris girl.
You're acting a little weird, yeah?
Not at all. I'm being my usual self.
Don't tell me it's...
What?
There's no need to hide it, yeah? Your wound from the Grand Crusade.
Wound? What are you talking about? Such a minor wound wouldn't.
That's a lie, yeah? You can't fool me. Let me take a look, yeah?
Come on, Okabe. You know you got a yes and, not no but. This is like 101 here. Come on.
Kioma.
Don't touch me.
You really did it. Use the sealed arcana to help me and everyone else.
What is she even talking about? First of all, I've never heard of this Grand Crusade. Ferris is the most popular girl at the Maid Cafe, May Queen plus Mignon Squared, where Mayuri also works. Daru is a big fan of hers, but not great at following all of the imaginary things that she makes up. She always steals my stories, adds her own settings onto them, and makes them even more impenetrable. I call this technique dubbing 10. It is truly terrifying. If I were to go along with her stories, people around me would begin assuming that I'm delusional. And allow me to make one thing clear. The things I say are not the ramblings of delusion. I speak the truth. I will not abide being lumped in with her. In fact, I should probably change the subject before she gets too carried away. Think about it, Ferris. You're a lab member too.
That's right, yeah. After struggling to collect the 7 keys of the Guardian and signing the ancient pact that serves the darkness, I was accepted as lab member 007. Yeah.
It's like I just hear a buzzing sound. Anyway, tell me, why did you join the laboratory in the first place?
Because, yeah.
Because?
I joined this lab to enact my vengeance upon the accursed golden dusk who kidnapped my little sister, and...
Yeah, okay, yeah. I understand completely.
Wait, Kilma, I haven't finished my story yet, yeah?
I can waste no more time on Ferris. So rude! Okabe's just mad because she does it better than he does.
Yeah, it's absolutely that.
As I turned my back to her, my eyes met those of the person who stood right in front of me.
Oh, Okabe-san.
Just in case you haven't seen our previous playthrough of the original Steins Gate, we have some feelings about how Luca's characterized.
We did some editorializing of my character.
I think it's for the best, but...
Indeed.
Ah, Luca-go. Urushibara Luca. Wait, I'm putting like $20 down that we're about to do the same gag that I don't...
Oh, yeah, we definitely are.
Oh, my disciple. In the same grade as Mayuri and lab member 006. Probably. At a glance, Luca seems like the ideal Japanese woman. Beautiful and elegant. However... Wow, we get to it in episode 1 this time.
Yeah.
At least last time it took, like, what bothers me is that it keeps coming back in every iteration of Steins Gate.
Absolutely.
Which means they must think it's hilarious.
It's a fan favorite.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh. It's bothersome because Luca's story in the original Steins Gate is very much that of a trans person. And it's difficult to read that now, but still, whatever. We're just gonna move briskly on by, and if you don't like it, the door's to your left.
Is that a Garo froggy?
Where?
On top of the pile of boxes?
It is a Garo Froggy. What is it on top of? I don't know what that is.
I mean, I don't know either.
Garo Froggy. And we have an Oopa plushie. What is this? The TV adaptation of Yuno? And while preparing for the party, Luca was working more quickly and efficiently than anyone else. And we appreciate her for that. Wait, no, what? I took a close look at Luca's face.
Okabe-san?
I am not Okabe.
I'm sorry, Kyoma-san.
Doesn't look any different. A few hours before I changed the past using a D-mail, Lukako made a surprising confession that it was her dream to be a girl. While it seemed an impossible feat even with a time machine, we sent a message to her mother's pager. Oh, so this is post Luca.
I see.
Oh, we got mail.
Is something wrong? Do I have something on my face?
Yes, you have a lot of cute on your face, Luca.
Oh.
It's very
knew
cute.
Something was wrong.
What? God damn it. Although, then again, that does sound like 80% of the trans women we know. So. Yeah, that's right. If you think we're subtweeting you, we probably are. Yes, it's okay for you to be here, Moeka. I can't respond to it in any way.
Oh, right. I forgot I should read that because it's Moeka.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
Are you sure it was okay for me to be there? Slime Man.
Lukako, can I ask you something?
Yes, what is it?
Do you remember sending a message to your mother's pager?
Sending message to my mom. No.
So you didn't send her anything?
No, she doesn't have a pager anyway.
I see. So there we are. I thought she might have, but perhaps I was overthinking things. Nothing seems to have changed about Lukako. I'm relieved, but also kind of sad. That would have been so nice for her.
I'm also a lab mem after all. Musical note. Sorry, I'm just not used to these kinds of situations, so I get nervous. Slap man. I'm sorry, Kyoma-san.
Why are you sorry?
Because you seem disappointed.
She's just as emotionally intuitive as ever. And she's adorable for it.
Come on, Ocarine. Don't bully Luka-kun.
There is no bully here.
Hey, Mayuri-chan, he's not bullying me.
Plus, she's into that.
So what kind of gadget is it anyway? I haven't actually heard anything about it. Fill me in. Musical note. Slime Man.
We can't respond to any of these ones, it seems, so... Right, Mayuri. Besides, Luke is my disciple. We have an agreement in place for things like this.
For things like this? You're certainly into some interesting stuff, Ocarine. I'll have to watch my back from now on.
Oh, come on.
Okabe, you!
You idiots, that's... Wait, what? Oh.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh, don't worry about it. Huh?
Huh? Huh? No, did I just say something weird?
I see we're getting off to a wonderful start here. Solid 10 out of 10.
What's going on? What did you say, Luka-kun? Nothing, it was nothing. Really? Really?
Although, embarrassed Luca is so precious. Well, I'll just pretend I didn't hear anything. And actually... Hey, Shining Finger. If you've got something on your mind, just say it. Stop messaging me when I'm right in front of you.
I'm sorry. I'm not good at talking to people. Slime Man.
Shining Finger, so named for her unbelievably fast messaging skills, a title I bestowed upon her. Her real name is Kirio Moeka, or something. She works at an editing company in Akihabara called Arc Rewrite. I made her lab member 005 to swear her to secrecy when she found out about D-mail a few days ago. But now that the past has changed, I can't be sure about how she became a lab mem. I'm sure that will reveal itself later, unless it doesn't.
Can't believe we have Arc System Works staff in the lab.
The doctor said 2 months.
The clock says 2 minutes. Fight!
It's not a major concern right now.
So, Okabe-kun.
I'm telling you, I'm Hoenn Kyowa, and you shall refer to me as such. I swear it's so hard to find good help these days.
Okabe-kun, about what we were discussing earlier.
Is this it? Do they all think so lightly of me? Then I have no choice but to show them the true terror of... Huh?
I'm really interested in the new gadget. Can you please tell me what it is? Slime Man.
My vengeful enthusiasm wanes. I don't think that sort of approach would work on her anyway. You want to know about the new gadgets?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you really revealing the new gadgets? Yeah.
Oh, so you're curious too, Ferris. Everyone's here. I see.
Did it go through a lot in order to be here? Yeah.
You went through a lot?
What's wrong? Are you okay, Ferris? What did you have to go through?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Really? Well, if you ever need a helping hand, you can always call on me.
Thanks, but it's nothing really. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
How strange. In an eroge, a line like that would usually trigger a Daru-kun, you're so sweet flag or something.
How do you make your voice do that, Daru? Very impressive.
I know, right?
Oh my god. Daru now might
It's
not be
almost like I'm being voiced by an amateur voice actor who has several voices, but they all kind of suck.
Hey, we all gotta start somewhere. Some people do Let's Plays. That might not be the best time for arrow-gay logic. We can all hear you.
Anyway, get to the gadgets.
That's just egregious. Anyway.
Oh, like you're gonna judge me? Yeah.
I want to hear about them too. The ones you made. Okay. Kyoma-san.
Everyone in the lab is looking at me. I see you now all finally understand the significance of being lab mems. Listen closely. The new gadgets. There.
There.
There. There.
Daru, explain.
Why aren't you doing it yourself?
I told you my memory has been altered by D-mail experiments.
Ah, gotcha.
I wish I could explain, but I have no damn clue what kinds of gadgets I made.
Only you would go through all that showboating only to admit you didn't remember, Okarin. Huh? Okabe-san, did you lose your memory? That can't be right, Luka-kun. He's got, what was it? The eating.
I've come down with the eating. That's the most menacing thing I've ever heard. The reading Steiner.
Right. The strainer. It's such a mouthful.
Not the strainer.
The eating strainer.
Mayuri, do you want pasta? We can just make pasta.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Mayushi, could you say, "It's such a mouthful" one more time? It's such a mouthful.
Quality gameplay.
Say a little more like you want it. Stop it, you pervert. It's such a mouthful. You stop that too.
That's wrong, yeah. You have to say it like you're kind of shy.
You're just as bad as he is.
Yep.
Hey, what are they even talking about?
Suzuha's got no reference point for any of this,
I'm
right?
from the future and I've been here like a week, and all I know is to ride bike and fix TV and hug my corn.
If Suzuha doesn't get her corn in this one, I'm gonna be so sad.
Did Suzuha's corn happen in Zero?
I don't remember.
I
don't think so, because Zero doesn't really cover that part.
I want my corn.
I think her corn happened already by the time this happened, though.
Okay.
Oh, it's too bad. We can just assume that she always wants corn at all times. This isn't good. This is the lab crew I assembled, but there's so little synergy, I can't get a word in edgewise. If you please, Daru, explain the new gadgets to them. Hopefully loudness is enough to get us back on track.
Right. My bad.
I'm glad there's a tooltip for my bad. I wouldn't know what that means otherwise.
Alright, so...
He got a couple of cardboard boxes from the curtained-off development room and put them on the table. The dubious, creative objects sat before us. They're so crappy, charming. I don't know where to start describing them, so I'll describe them in the order Daru did. Future gadget number 9, the homing diva. Number 10, surprise specs. And number 11, one scoot prevails.
We're getting tips for all of the previous future gadgets.
Oh, we are? I was going to be like, yeah, those are all the previous ones. These are... I desperately searched for words once Daru finished. A frown plastered over my face.
What's wrong, Okarin? Are you sick?
No! But what on earth are these weird gadgets?
Weird?
Right, every one of them looks totally useless.
Well, you were the one who told us to make them.
how amazing these are. Oh, and kill my masterworks all. Even I tremble in fear of my own genius. Yeah.
Did you just own yourself? Otsu.
Oh, you shut up.
Otsu. Huh? Oh, I mean...
All right. I've noticed it before, but this girl sometimes speaks in act channel slang. She may act all business, but I suspect she may be secretly an ad channeler.
I've never been online in my life.
Never going to give you up?
Never gonna...
Do you want to finish
Not
that
falling
sentence?
for it.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to finish that one?
Gee. Hey, Okabe Rintaro, can I touch this?
Probably. The part-time warrior is pointing at one of the new gadgets. Of course, you're all lab mem, so go right ahead.
Yay! Hey guys, he said we can play with these.
I wonder if we have tips for the new ones. We do! One scoop prevails. Future gadget number 11, a skateboard able to reach surprising speeds by utilizing jet propulsion technology. Back of the skateboard is equipped with a plastic bottle filled with Diet Cola. By inserting a menthol-heavy piece of candy into the bottle, a chemical reaction occurs, creating a type of jet propulsion. Its name was derived from a line frequently used in the popular shonen manga, Detective Doyle.
Interesting, so it's a Detective Conan reference. I have never seen that, so I don't get it.
Neither have I.
But we'll find it on TV tropes.
Surprise specs. Future gadget number 10, a pair of glasses that converts what it sees into data, then reproduces it as a 3D projection. It is capable of replaying events as though they are actually happening in real time. Needless to say, it's a game-changing future gadget, capable of turning reality into VR. Mayuri is said to have come up with the name. So, most of the, almost all the other future gadgets are references to other stuff, but, Future gadget number 9, a vinyl umbrella with a GPS device implanted inside. The user loses it or has it stolen. It can be easily located. However, because its power switch is tied to the open-close button, the GPS will not turn on unless the umbrella is open. I personally find the name to be a stroke of genius.
That's good. I was gonna say, up until we got to the second sentence, I could use that. I lose my umbrellas
Right.
every summer, at least one.
But yeah, all of the other future gadgets are also all, like this one's pretty obvious. Ghost in the Ball, future gadget number 7. A gadget created by arranging 12 6-inch CRT monitors in a sphere. Small CMOS cameras are installed in the gaps between the monitors, each connected to the monitor on the opposite side of the sphere. This attempt at practical optical camouflage is the greatest masterpiece among the completed future gadgets, but its sheer size makes it difficult to store. Its name is derived from the sci-fi manga Ghost of the Husk, which has an anime adaptation. Siloom Saber, which is future gadget number 6, a red chemical glow stick with a handle attached, allowing one to grip it like a sword. Made possible not just with the future gadget laboratory hardware, but also with chemical knowledge. Inspired by the Spark Wars, a series of epic sci-fi films.
This one having actually been useful.
It was super useful for that one time.
Yep.
Future gadget number 5, once again, I made something worthless by Goemon.
That's funny now that I've actually seen some of Lupin the Third.
Created by combining a dryer and a vacuum. This dryer is operated by using the exhaust of the vacuum. Its name is a reference to the popular anime Lupants the Third. Mode Snake was also useful that one time.
Oh yeah.
Future gadget number 4, an instant super humidifier. Uses electric heating coils to quickly boil a large volume of water. This generates enough steam to fill a room with 12 square meters, though it can only be operated continuously for a few seconds. It looks like a claymore landmine, which appeals to military otaku. Its name is a reference to the stealth action game Metal Moa Solid Rising. Wait, Rising?
Yeah.
It's a reference to Rising?
Yeah.
The one with Raiden in it.
Yeah.
Could this be Ora Ora? Future gadget number 3, a lie detector based on thumb perspiration. Though it might be more appropriate to call it a sweat detector, you have to admit it's a pretty clever invention. Its name is a reference to the classic manga Juju's Bizarre Adventure.
This taste is the taste of a liar.
The bamboo helicam. A future gadget number 2, a CCD camera mounted to a bamboo toy helicopter. The camera is attached to the helicopter's fulcrum, allowing it to record aerial footage unpowered. However, the image is rotating at high speed, so you might get dizzy if you keep looking at it. The name originates from the sci-fi manga 22 Amon.
I don't know what that is.
I looked up what that was at one point, and it looked really interesting, and I forget what it is now. And Future Gadget number 1, the Bit Particle Gun. The very first Future Gadget, a toy ray gun with a TV remote jammed inside. You can change channels by pointing it at the TV and pulling the trigger. However, the only supported button is the Channel Plus. No other buttons, like volume, are usable. To turn the TV on, you must manually flip the switch on the TV. Its name is a reference to the classic Japanese robot anime Mobile Jacket Gunbum.
Gotta love it.
All of them are a reference. I forget what this one is, but I remember looking at it and being like, that's really cool, and I should look at it more. My bad. We know all these ones. Cool. Now you know about all the future gadgets. You're up to date on the lore.
Indeed.
And those are, of course, the things that Okabe will bring to his moveset as Smash Bros. DLC number 11. Fingers crossed?
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed? As soon as the words left Suzuha's lips, everyone took the gadgets in their hands and started examining them from every angle. Now that I think of it, this is the first time I've ever seen them so interested in our gadgets. It was only me and Daru until a week ago, but now I kind of regret that it wasn't me who built all these gadgets. Well, technically it was, but...
Look, Luca-kun, if you had this umbrella, you wouldn't have to worry about losing it somewhere.
Because of Luca's big trans girl energy, she would absolutely lose umbrellas.
Is that the stereotype now? I've really lost track. We come up with a new one like twice a day.
I mean, I'm just thinking about how many umbrellas we've lost, and it feels accurate if the shoe fit. That's all I'm saying.
Well, the umbrella itself was kind of cheap plastic. Wouldn't it be cheaper just to buy replacements instead of buying this?
Oh wait, you can see some of the future gadgets in the back on the top right corner there. You can see Ghost. What is it?
Ghost in the Ball.
Ghost
and,
in the Ball.
Moad Snake.
Yep.
Well, do you mind if I open it in here?
Oh, I wouldn't do that. Oh, why is Michael-chan moving here? Oh, I see. Getting used to our new setup requires finding out how to play with new sets of cables and stuff.
It's so big, it might not fit.
Q Daru in 3, 2, 1.
It might not fit. That's not really my cup of tea, but hearing you say it is getting me all hot and bothered. Didn't I tell you to quit it with the perverted jokes?
Jokes? Daru never jokes. Daru is
Look of horror.
What?
Look of horror. I don't know how to make that audible into the mic.
Anyhow.
I feel like these glasses don't change my vision at all.
Really? Give them to me. Give them to me, yow.
Whoa. Ferriston in glasses. Be still my heart.
We better get Sprite of Ferris with glasses.
We must. It's very important.
What doesn't set Daru off? Hey, Daru. The concept of a pine tree.
Oh, fuck.
What even would that... How would that even work? Well, it's a party, so I might as well let him have his fun.
Hey, what are you doing, Kiryu-san?
Huh?
I was just going to move this.
Shining Finger stood before the panicking Kurisu, holding the skateboard. But from what Daru explained, that skateboard is... Christina, stop her right now. That can't go off in here no matter what.
Kiryu-san, stop! If you move a muscle, the cola will...
We were too late.
What's going on? Yeah.
Soda sprayed everywhere as the skateboard smashed into the wall repeatedly. The laboratory had become a sticky, carbonated hell. My favorite level of Doom.
It's sticky.
Damn
Why is it
you,
sticky?
Finger! How dare you!
I'm sorry. I'll clean up.
That's right, you will, Sly Man. Oh, you got me doing it.
This is really cold.
I like how it goes for the trope of like, oh, everyone's got wet t-shirts now, and then doesn't bother to show any of it.
Yeah.
That's great.
Wow, I didn't know sodas could explode like that. Mayushi's surprised. I'm soaking wet. I'm soaking wet. There
Reminds
we
me
go.
of that one Agents of Cracked clip that they use over. I'm super wet. Just out of context. Anyhow.
Oh, Amaneshi, say I'm soaking wet again, please.
Daru, listen, I got some vitally important information for you that you need to know right now. Daru, you might want to learn how to self-censor.
Oh no, it's so late, yeah?
Ferris stood up in the middle of the festivities.
I'd better get back to the cafe, yeah?
What? Are you leaving?
Daru couldn't hide his disappointment, but it really wasn't all that late.
I've got something to take care of after I get back to the cafe, yeah?
It seems like you have something on your mind, Ferris-chan.
Oh my god, Ferris-chan does the, Oh, this is also a rendition of the this is a slower version of the lab theme. Sorry, I'm starting to... Now that we can actually hear the music when we play the games, I'm going to be commenting on it all the fucking time.
Oh, yeah.
Only Mayuri calls her Ferris instead of Ferris. The subtle nickname, but an affectionate one.
It's a subtle nickname that doesn't show up in either of our dialects of English, because we have the Mary Mary merger. I'm done cleaning. Everything should be spotless. Slime man.
As I mentioned before, Mayuri works with Ferris as Mayushi Nyan at May Queen plus Nyan squared.
Are we frozen? Are we frozen? Oh.
Oh.
Okay,
Well,
we just did the reveal CG thing.
my bad. For someone who can be a little soft between the ears, oh, that's mean. I'm impressed that Mayuri is doing so well at work.
You can't stay for here much longer either, Miyushi. You said you got tons of homework, yeah?
Aw, I can work on it tomorrow. Right, Luka-kun? Oh, sorry, I did mine already. Wow, you're such a good student, Luka-kun.
Mayuri, you really should focus on your studies. That's what students are supposed to do, after all.
I mean, you spent all day hanging out here, plugging random bullshit into other bullshit, and you turned out just fine.
Mayuri, did I turn out just fine?
Oh no. Is this today's Look Who's Talking segment?
I don't need the pedestrian education taught in schools. For I am Hoen Kyoma.
Because that's a reason.
You can't prove it's not. The girl before me probably has no need for the typical education system either.
I see. I keep forgetting that you're a student, Okabe-kun. Maybe it's just the way you talk, but I always end up thinking you're older than me. Musical note.
Yeah, isn't Moeka
Slime
actually
man.
older than most of the other lab mems?
I think so. I think I am.
I'd have to look that up, but I'm pretty sure she is. I think she might actually be in her 20s.
Okay, every nyan. Every nyan. See you later. Yeah. Every nyan.
These are really getting forced, aren't they?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We saw Ferris off as she walked out the door. Then Kurisu stood up.
Right. I should get going too. Huh? Are you going home? No, I just have 2 more gadgets I need to complete.
What? You're making more?
Like I said, you're the one who told me to make more.
I like how she's a legitimate neuroscientist, and she's over here duct taping a bottle of Coke to a skateboard.
You have some sort of strange idiot magnetism to you. God, I couldn't tell you why I'm doing this, but I'm sure it will become clear later in my route.
I love Okabe because he's definitely got, like, he's maxed charisma, but no one likes him. He's what happens when you have max charisma, but no one around you likes you. It's just... You cannot be ignored, but everyone wishes you could be. I said 1,000,000 times, I can't remember.
That doesn't change the fact that you asked. Stop whining.
I'm not whining. She's got a point, though.
We have to get out of bankruptcy somehow, and complaining won't help.
Bankruptcy. I was gonna ask her what she meant, but she disappeared behind the curtain into the development room. Bankruptcy. Sure, that's what she said. Hey, Daru, what did she mean by that?
She meant just what she said.
Daru explained that our recent gadget obsession was brought about by our bankruptcy. The future gadget laboratory was never exactly flush with cash, but something really serious must have happened. How the hell? I wanted to know the reason for our bankruptcy, but...
Oh, Karin.
Daru and Mayuri didn't waste a word. Their faces told me everything I needed to know. It was my fault. So, what are these other gadgets that we're working on?
There.
There?
I'm not telling.
Come on!
If you don't know, maybe you should wait until they're complete. It'll be more fun that way.
For who?
Me.
Valid.
Oh, or you can try to figure them out yourself. I mean, you're the one who came up with them. SMH.
They know I can't remember anything. And their teasing makes my curiosity even worse. Okay, Daru. If there are 2 gadgets in development, why not tell me about just one of them?
Hate to say it, but I don't know a thing about either.
Really?
Really? Maki says she came up with them, not you, Okarin.
Christina?
So I'm gonna leave you to think about them both.
Christina's ideas, Could it have something to do with neuroscience? That is her specialty, after all, not duct taping random shit to other shit. Every time we play something in this series, I'm just reminded of, why the fuck does Kurusu hang out with these people? It's got to be just a desire to hang around people her own age, right? Because she could be doing anything with her life. And she is like, nah, I'm going to hang out with these dips. That's the case, then it must be. Nope, no idea. Well, if I don't even know what I told my crew to make, then there's no way I'd be able to figure out what my assistant is making.
Whoa, what? Did you figure it out somehow?
Now things are getting interesting. Right now, don't care what these 2 next gadgets are. I'm not even gonna ask why we're in dire financial straits, so we've got 5 new gadgets on hand. I'm sure they'll help us get the money we need soon enough. You guys, the future of these future gadgets is bright.
Did he give up without even guessing?
Shut up, you can't know that.
He sure did.
Don't encourage him. Don't worry about the details. Now's the time for fun. Let's get this party started.
Now, but the party's almost over.
We can start it a second time.
Are you okay, Okarin?
Hey, Lukako, finger. This calls for a toast.
Oh. Oh, Okabe-san. Shut up, Okabe.
Fair. Harsh, but fair. Oh, we got mail. Oh. Hey, can you hear me? We've got a problem. Actually, no, that's not quite right. Problem doesn't even begin to cover it. Listen carefully. Our lab has been taken over. I can't actually go to the mail. Like I said, it's It's bad. What? No, the enemy is too capable. There's no way to retake our lab without casualties. You truly insist that there's no other way around it. I'll do it. Right. Breaking in. If we survive, the first round's on me. Sigh. Kongru. I put away my cell phone and step into enemy territory. There we go.
Hello, the banquet was so much fun. I've never partied with so many people before. I hope you invite me next time too. Oh, my mom was really happy that everyone liked her fried chicken.
Ooh, what's the fried chicken one? Unfortunately, I never got the chance to try any. It was all gone by the time I went to grab some. Huh? Don't you hang out with your school friends? By the way, it'd be more productive for you to practice with Samidare if you have that sort of free time to kill. That's rude. The banquet. It wasn't a banquet, it was a round table conference. Don't get it wrong. How about this one? This one...
Yeah.
The other ones make us seem like a jerk, which we are.
Yeah, the other ones accurately make us seem like a jerk.
Christina, how long are you going to make me wait before we send the next D-mail?
Shut up.
What?
I already told you, didn't I? I'm busy working on new gadgets. Until they're complete, you are not to send any D-mails, so shut up and don't interrupt me again. Got it?
She didn't have to be quite so vicious about it. Besides, this is my lab in the first place.
Yelling at you and tossing you out of your own lab like this. Makise de goat.
I looked up at the voice and saw Daru looking at me with a grin on his face. I wasn't tossed out. It was a strategic withdrawal. By the way, Daru, when did you get here?
Just now. Give me the TLDR version.
It appears he arrived as I was sneaking behind enemy lines. And as for Christina, I kind of understand how she's feeling. As a researcher, being interrupted in the middle of your work is a real pain. I would know as a fellow researcher, a fellow scientist, accredited, of course, doing proper scientific work at all times. Just look. Experimenting on D-mail is certainly a pressing matter, but not worth risking my life over.
So, what's the plan now?
If I can't perform any experiments, then there's no reason to stay around here. What are you gonna do, Daru? Are you gonna go to May Queen again?
I wish I were, but I was actually just there.
Now I see. After hanging out at May Queen, you decided to swing by the lab to play an aerogay or something.
Bzzz, wrong. Not an aerogay, but an MMO. They just dropped a bunch of new quests today.
Oh no, Daru's playing Final Fantasy XIV.
You can play up to level 60 for free, now with the Shadowbringers expansion.
Thank you, Daru.
They added bunny girls.
But did they add bunny guys?
In this timeline, yes.
Excellent.
I hear these ones have you fighting this really strong dragon or something like that.
Wow, fighting a dragon in a fantasy MMO.
And the dragon is, I know this will sound weird, dressed like a maid? A gay maid.
What do you think Daru makes of stuff like Kobayashi's Dragon Maid?
Absolutely laps it up.
Yeah, even though it's like all gay baity.
I see you have a grave misunderstanding about the target audience for that manga and show.
Apparently I do. Apparently I do. Daru continued to wax poetic about this dragon, but I didn't pay much attention. Whether he plays an aerogay or an MMORPG makes no difference to me. It does a little bit. Don't play the one called Aincrad. That's bad. That's bad news bears right there. Just go ahead and toss that one in the recycle bin. You'll thank me later.
By the way, Okarin, did you hear about what's going on in Akiba?
No, what's going on in Akiba? Oh, really? What is it?
So, there's this band that's been really popular lately. Phantasm. You've probably never heard of them. They came from Chaos Head.
Oh, you're right. Underestimate me at your own peril. Of course I've played Chaos Head. We watched the anime. Does that count?
Almost. Really, color me surprised.
I could not name you 2 characters from that show, though. I can name you exactly one.
Takuya?
Takumi Nishijo.
Takumi. I didn't even get his fucking name right.
Phantasm. Apparently they're a pretty big deal. They made a splash last year in the indie music scene and made their official debut this year. Shortly thereafter, they provided the theme to the anime Rainet Kakuru. Ferris mentioned something like that a few days ago. Anyway, why does this Phantasm have everyone so riled up?
They signal jacked Akiba's airwaves.
Signal jack the airwaves? Daru, they're jacked in. Is that what you're telling me, Daru?
Indeed. That's right. I guess it was some sort of promotional thing. They had every screen in Akiba, from PC monitors to the UPX billboard display, streaming their music video. It had people going nuts.
Was it good?
No.
Airwave hijacking.
Still, it helped Phantasm get crazy popular. Not that anyone knew who they were a year ago. But if you ask me, they've already jumped the shark. I've been over them for like 2 years already.
Oh, stop this. Despite how annoying Daru's rambling was, most of his words didn't make their way to my brain. Because something else was occupying my thoughts.
Are you even listening to me, Ocarine?
Daru, that's it!
Huh?
I looked Daru dead in the eyes, straight into his slightly dilated pupils.
What is it?
I'm talking about hijacking the airwaves. If they could do it, we can too, right? Don't you want to get jacked in?
Kinda.
He gives me a look that says, what the hell is this guy on about? Still, I keep talking. Think about it. What is it that we're trying to do?
Make weird gadgets and play with them.
Yes, but no. We're trying to destroy the system that controls the world and plunge society into chaos. Chaos, Daru. Creating gadgets is only part of it.
Oh, yeah, I guess. So why are you bringing that up now?
Seriously? How can you be this dense? I want to do the thing. The one they do on TV all the time. The speech thing. You know, where you go on every screen at once.
Oh, I get you now. Like a Sieg Scion kind of deal.
I don't get that reference.
I think that is that another Gundam?
Yep, it's another Gundam.
Oh, yeah, called it.
Famous scene from the popular 1970s anime Mobile Jacket Gundam. In this particular sequence, the next leader of the Principality of Scion, Karmasabi, ends his grand speech with these words. This phrase is commonly parodied across many different works. Well, there you go. Well, close enough. Once the system has been destroyed, we need to let the world know, but we won't be able to do so if we haven't prepared for it.
Now I'm picking up what you're putting down.
You smell what I'm stepping in?
Indeed.
So, think we can do it?
Yeah, no problem.
Excuse me? His response was so casual that I couldn't help but blurt out my disbelief. To be frank, I was hoping things would unfold in a more dramatic, thoughtful, one last ride sort of fashion. But hey, if the man knows he can do it, all the better.
I need the right equipment, though.
You do know this laboratory doesn't have any budget to spare, right?
Of course I do. In that case, yeah, I think we'd only be able to hijack the analog networks.
Daru explained that hijacking the digital networks would be extremely difficult for us as we are now. That's not to say that hijacking the analog networks would be much easier.
If we want to hijack the analog networks, we're going to need a whole lot of power.
We can reroute all the power from all of Japan to this one area. We'll have an entire nationwide blackout for about 6 hours. Also, we can fire this one taking over the airwaves gun.
What a weird gimmick. Nobody would watch a show like that.
No one would watch a show like that. That'd be so silly.
If we used all the equipment we had in the lab right now for signal intrusion, our video could be seen in, well, pretty much just Akihabara.
I'm gonna take your word that that's how that works. Analog networks in this day and age? Not only in Akihabara. Sounds so pathetic.
When I was a kid, my dad got me an electronics kit that you could use to build like a radio set or other things like that and so on. And I just realized I wasn't talking into the mic, so that probably didn't come through. But anyway, electronics kit thingy. And with it, I did manage to build a device that could jam the television signal if you were close enough to the TV. It would just make the TV go to static. I was really proud of it. Nobody else was proud of it. They thought it was a very bad thing to build. I was upset about that.
That's really impressive. Analog hacking. You got to feel good about that. Oh,
Well, we don't have to do it if you don't want to.
no, that sounds good.
So, you want me to do it?
Precisely. It's easy to give up when something seems pointless, but a small step forward is still a step.
For realsies.
Of course! While it may seem like a pointless waste of time at first, this is essentially the cornerstone of our greater achievement.
Oh, and just so you know, signal intrusion is a crime, even on a small scale.
Oh, come on, Daru. But what? Seriously?
Huh? You didn't know?
Of course, I did. Totally. Definitely knew that. I didn't. A crime? I may want to destroy the system governing our world, but that doesn't mean I want to be a criminal. I want to change it from within the system, incremental change.
I see.
Towards chaos. I want to plunge our society into chaos, sure, but I want to do it legally. Come on, y'all are just asking for too much change at once. Don't you know that's not how it works? we gotta keep the moderates on our side if we want to get to chaos.
The chaos moderates.
The chaos will come in like 20, 30 years down the line. Stop asking for so much. This is one of the most. This is the
This is the most critical election of our lifetime.
This is the most chaotic bill ever put forward. I don't want to hear about how it doesn't do enough. I might be bearing a little bit of scars after this past year.
Okay, so that's a no-go then.
Could you do it anyway? Just like not get it back to, just like for shits.
Yeah, that's about what I thought.
I like how he was ready to do it for us though. He was like, I don't care, I'll do it.
Yeah, as long as you go to jail with me.
Ride or die, Daru. Ride or die. What do you mean?
What I mean is, regardless of what you say you are, you're a chicken. You never get involved in anything seriously dangerous. Not once in your entire life.
Wow.
And never from any point onward after that.
Well, here's the thing. At this point, that's pretty much true.
Oh, yeah. And it will continue to be true for the foreseeable future on any world line.
Way to cut us to the quick, Daru. What did he just say? Did he just call me a chicken?
You are what you eat, bro.
Did he just call me a chicken? Daru doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to make him eat those words.
Could you say that again for me?
Daru doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to make him eat those words.
Really?
Even that, Daru?
So I'm just going to go chill.
You better go chill in the bathroom with a tissue, Daru. Not out here in the Halt! I called out to him as he was leaving. My tone firm, yet effortlessly cool. No force, no matter how mighty, could even think of stopping me. That's a go.
Huh?
He stands frozen in place, stupefied. I say it again, slowly. Didn't you hear me? I said, that's a go.
A go. As in, you want me to do it.
Have we even thought about what we're going to put on the airwaves at this point in time?
A speech?
Of what?
That's
exactly right. For your information, I'm not getting worked up because he called me a chicken. I, Ho and Kioma, refuse to yield to such minor insults. For that is the choice of Steins Gate.
Are you serious?
We're doing it, even if our actions defy God's will. Besides, if it looks like we'll get in real trouble, we can always just back out at the last second.
Well, what are we going to show if we do hijack the airwaves? You probably haven't thought about it yet, have you?
We can save that decision for when the time comes. First, we gotta make the machine. Got it? My favorite right arm, buddy.
All right. But I'm going to need to use some of the stuff that's in the lab.
Sure, that's not a problem. Our inventory is at your disposal. Now our plans are in place to make Gadget number 14. I guess we'll need to hold another meeting soon. Anyway, my work for the day is done. I'll leave the lab to my assistant in Daru and head out to Akihabara. My work here is done.
But you didn't do anything.
Sweeping lab coat motion.
Cool, then I'll get to work once Maki says she is done with her stuff today.
Daru, why do you let Okabe push you around?
I'm kind of into that. What kind of answer did you expect?
I'm counting on you, Daru. Anyway, I'm heading out.
Hey, Okarin?
Hold on, I got a text.
Eh, really? Well, actually, my mom taught me her recipe yesterday. If you want, I can make some for you.
Do me a favor and teach Mayuri that recipe. Oh, that's so mean. Wow. That's rude. So right now, like in the original Steins Gate, the text messages we send are going to change what route we're on. There are 6 routes. I highly doubt we're going to accidentally turn up on the route we should do last just by accident. But
Be funny if we did.
it'd be funny if we did.
So there's one we should do last, really?
There is one that we should do last. I looked up a spoiler-free guide for how we're going to do this.
Oh my god, is there lore? Is there plot?
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Okay.
Steins Gate.
Okay, and I thought we were sitting down for...
Sorry, Daru.
I thought we were sitting down for a silly, low-stakes thing.
Oh, we are. Absolutely. That doesn't mean that can't be lore.
I see. Hey, Okuri.
It's like the Robotics Notes Dash. It's like 80% fluff, and then the last final bit is like all of a sudden, oh shit, now there's lore all of a sudden?
I see.
What is it, Daru?
You sure that's enough armor?
I don't understand you when you talk. A certain well-known game's trailer, a character asks the protagonist this very question. He answers him with, "No problem, everything's fine." After losing to said fallen angels, he's forced to live through the experience again. This time he answers back with, "I'll take the best you have." This back and forth took off on the internet, eventually going on to win the Buzzword of the Year award. No problem, everything's fine, and still consistently used to this day.
What is that a reference to?
I don't know. Certain well-known games trailer.
We'll have to look that one up.
Yeah, we'll have to look that one up. No problem. Everything's fine. I turned my back to the smirking Daru and stepped out into the scorching sun. And we'll have to join us again next time. Yeah, we're doing this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we're not stopping. You want to know who this is talking to us? You're not gonna get to know until next. You'll have to show up next time.
Yeah, we won't even know.
We won't even know. It could be anyone. Could be you. You would tell us, right?
I wouldn't.
Smash that like, comment and subscribe.